Alright, welcome back to another episode of Game Crafters, where today we are going to be doing some more zone building, obviously. Yep, that's what we're going to be doing today. So, if you enjoyed today's episode, please leave a like and subscribe for more. Now, I forgot to bring up the thing, but it's fine. I'll give you a little sneak peek of what I'm working on. The 5th episode of Elementals Reborn. I'll just go ahead and open up all that. Oh yeah, you get to see some of this too. See what I've been doing on like the side as I get some stuff done with. Got to see a little sneak peek. I think you can see it. I don't know why you wouldn't be able to see it. Anyways, yes. We got basically this entire side here finished. Now we're going to be trying to work on some of this side. Don't know the exact order of which I'm going to be doing things in, but it's fine. I guess first things first, we should probably expand. So I'm going to make the 4th level now. Or at least the 4th level's instance. Now, I have made a considerable amount of progress in off camera now. Thankfully, now that I've been doing an hour a day. Where's the script I'm looking for? Yes, it's this one. I'll open up Blockology real quick. You'll first see the difference here that we've got with some things here. We got this now. All of this that I had to get set up, as well as apply to every single thing there. And last I left off, I'm working on this part right here. But we're not doing any coding for today. Also, get the hell out of my face. And for good reasons, too. We want to try to keep that part a bit more contained. So, we're doing that off camera, while we'll do the more fun parts on camera. So with that being said, this is what we're working on currently right now. Anyways, I'm going to move this down probably by like a couple. Because I want this to be a very particular way. And now, let's not forget, this right here, increase, a little bit less. This is a branching off point, and we haven't made one of those yet here. Should be easy enough for us to take care of. Because all I need to do is just take these right here, and duplicate them. Maybe also move this to 1. No, 1. So that I may be able to move this here. And I now need to rotate you 90? Is that the rotation? Don't exactly know. I think that's the rotation. I think? Wait a minute. Yeah, that's right. That wouldn't work. Alright, back up. I'll just go on ahead and do it this way instead. Bring this to that. Get rid of this. Bring this to 2 so I can bring this to 10. I guess technically speaking, I could just delete some of it. Let me get this out of the way. Yeah, I could just delete these 2 right here, and then we'll just go on ahead and duplicate this one, and then duplicate this one once we've gotten this where it needs to be. Easy enough since you're only a 7. So this path right here, this path bringing you into this direction, is pretty much optional. It doesn't have anything special here, just 2 extra levels you can play in this particular zone. Now, yeah, sure, this doesn't matter too much, but I still have that there anyways, just because I feel like it would look cool to have. I figured, why not? So, yeah, with that set, I guess now I just need to go on ahead and do some stuff here. I guess I'll just take one of yous, and I gotta figure out a good way to name this. I think I did what, bonus level 4? Yeah, so this is bonus levels 1. The path there leading you from there to there. Wait, no, hold on. 25. There we go. We're basically getting these set up currently. It's also a good thing to do in general for us to figure out where this all needs to go. And that is very helpful. So, yeah. Anywho's and wits. Let's see here. Okay, so it's 24. I'll make this one 25. Make this steadily go up. We just finished watching our shows. At this point, figured this would be a good time to record this particular episode here. And yeah. I don't know if you keep track of this, considering the fact that I usually say this in art time, but I'll say it now, just because. Apparently, they did show an episode of Made in Abyss. So, yeah, don't know if I should say that for art time, or if I should go on ahead and give you an update on that, on how that's going. You know how that's going. Yeah, it's going. It is going. Yep. Alright, well, we're gonna be working on this part for a bit, so yeah, sure, why not? We might as well give you an update. So, we got to... last we left off, Reg and Fopta fought. And then Reg got freaking bodied. So now, stuff occurs. A lot of stuff occurs. Creatures are attacking now. And my god, is it bloody and viscerous. Oof. I know we shouldn't really be feeling any form of, or at least, usually we shouldn't be feeling any form of empathy for somebody who's, like, killing a bunch of people, but also at the same time, the way that things were, it's like it's all a mess. Good, though, still. Hasn't skipped a beat. Nah, she got out of her slump, and now she's badass. That's great. Beloff, unfortunately, had to perish, but, he suffered a lot. I feel like this is better for him, given the fact that he turned into a freaking snake monster thing. And also has to live with the fact that he consumed a friend's child because of the fact that... just trying to explain it is like, wait, what? People who don't know the series don't know the context behind it. And yes, there was a lot of stuff that occurred way back when in the freaking... What do they call themselves again? They call themselves like the Suicide Squad or some shit. I would say that name is true, given the fact that they all just kind of, oh, oops, wait, what? What are you? Oh. Wait, why are you? Well, then what are you? Whatever, I'm moving all of this to the side. But yeah, given the fact that they kind of just got to the point in the freaking Abyss where they just, they almost risked their entire lives and trying to get to this first foretold golden city, which we have not gotten to yet. Don't know when that's going to occur. Apparently, then that means that next week is going to be the finale special, the 1 hour finale special. Can't wait to see how this ends. No clue how it's going to end. And it seems as though Toonami just did a spoilers moment for a certain somebody. Not going to say who, in case y'all are, wants to hear my opinion on the or wants to live vicariously through me saying my opinions on this. I don't know. You are doing what you are doing. I cannot stop you in that department. I can understand why you wouldn't want to watch it in full because of... Yeah, I can understand. I understand greatly. Trust me, I understand, but I still like the show. Regardless of the amount of gore and other things there, that just makes you question how. Like how. So yeah, it's a big... Well, maybe not big spoilers, because, with the way this show works, that might be fine. Everything might be fine. Because, let's be honest with ourselves here, things that seem bad at first in the Abyss apparently aren't bad. I don't know why. It's like some freaking Eldritch kind of horrors or some shit. Hard for me to explain, really. Hard for me to explain. But, you know, we've been sticking through the series for as long as we have, and we'll continue watching it, because why not? At the very least, it seems like there is going to be another season. Oh, wait a minute. You're not 25. Hold on, let me make you 25 real quick. There we go. So yeah, that's what occurred. A lot of stuff. A lot of very questionable stuff. But yeah, that's the update. Not a huge update. Not too much has occurred. Seems like Cyclops Girl is still doing good, which is great for a certain somebody. But I don't know what's going to happen with that certain somebody. I get a feeling that they're going to turn into a literal village. Yeah, a village. You ever want to turn yourself into a village? I don't know. I just get that feeling that something terrible is going to happen soon. And it's to be expected with this. Wait a minute. Oh, no. Wait, you fool. This is not... Well, I guess it doesn't exactly matter, because I could still change up this land regardless. Right? I could change up the land. This is the right area, right? Yeah, it starts to curve. Oh, well, actually, it would make sense that it starts to curve like in this direction. Right, and then I will curve that. Right, well, we'll see what happens. We'll see what we do. I think we should still save these bits. Wait a minute, no, not these bits. Wait, where are the rest of the blocks? Oh, right, those blocks, of course. So anyways, that's your update. Stuff occurred. Horrible, horrifying stuff. Questioning certain things. And wondering if it is kind of warranted. You know, given the fact that born of hatred and you know that God, jeez, it's literally, it does bring forth the questions out of which we all would probably have. Although I can't exactly say I can respect that one guy's decision. You know, the guy, blue-haired guy, turned into whatever the hell he turned into now. Yeah, sure, he had the drive to make sure his people survived, but at what cost? At what cost, man? Ended up, like, you know, making one of your, friends? What, that Belif trying to, save his life, but, you know, having to consume the flesh of the children of one of your friends. It's really messed up. It is really messed up. I don't know how the hell anybody in that universe can survive with the horrors that they are subjected to. I really do not. I have no clue. I question the sanities of everybody in this universe. Well, you know, that's the way that goes. The entire world of that series is kind of messed up. But it's a good kind of messed up where it makes a good story, but not a good kind where everybody gets to live happily and peacefully. It's this kind of story that's like makes you question reality. Yep, makes you question it. At least it seems like everything's going to turn out okay for our main characters of the story. And hopefully that remains. Hopefully we'll see what occurs. I don't know what to expect with this series anymore. I thought I knew what to expect, which I kind of do, but now it's the case of, well, how bad is this going to end up? Well, it can't be bad since they're planning on making a third season. So I I'm pretty confident of our main heroes. I don't really say heroes, but our main characters' well-being, at least until we get closer to the end of the series. That's when that starts. That's when that starts to become a little bit more worrisome. When we get close to the end of the series. When we're near the end, that's when you need to worry. Because then that means anything can fucking happen. Anything can happen. I don't know what the hell I could try to, like, guesstimate what could happen. That's the issue. Anything could happen. And nobody knows. We don't have this. I mean, yeah, sure. I make stories my own, myself. But, trying to come up with how the hell that series would end without having it be all dreadful and terrible just for the sake of dreadful and terrible. Obviously, there's some kind of reasons behind the horrible stuff that occurs within that world. Even though we are, as our current forms, just are unable to really see that. In the way that, the creator does. You gotta remember, it's not all just doom and gloom, as much as it feels like it is. No, there is some semblance of a lesson, despite how horrible it can be. How, like, life questioning it could be, whatever the word is. I can't even come up with the right word to say. There's a lesson to be gathered here. What that lesson is, feck do I know. But, there's a good story coming out of it, despite the fact that it's gonna make us tug at the heartstrings and be all like, oh god, why? Why did that happen? Why did this have to happen, or something? It could be multiple things. Could be multiple things, I just don't know. I could come up with something, but it would not do the same justice as seeing it happening on the screen. I can tell you this much for a fact, for this one particular instance. Man, is Kane Ryantenenga gonna get his hands bloody? No, not for Made in Abyss. It is for something else I was talking about for our time at some point. Forgot which one now. Probably was the Commander Lapis drawing. You know that one with the voice and stuff, all the voices that we did. Yeah, that one, of course. Anyways, yeah, that's all I'm gonna say for that one. I do got a lot of creations there that I gotta try to attend to at the moment, but for now, I'm not really liking how everything has been going down in that one particular series. And if you know who I'm talking about when I talked about Kane Ryantenenga, then you know which one I'm talking about. With the freaking, a series that you wouldn't think would have any form. Well, also, why am I doing this first? I should be doing this. Well, hold on. You wouldn't think that there would be any dread in this particular series, but nope, there's dread too. Not as big as dread as Made in Abyss, but there is dread. And no, I'm not talking about Attack on Titans. That hasn't started yet. Next, the end of this season hasn't started yet. Anyways, yeah, I am going to be rather busy, or in actual terms, Luna is going to be rather busy, and the Kane Ryantenenga is going to be rather busy, and I am going to ensure the safety of so many people. Now, I don't know what the hell happened towards this point of the end of the series, or not the end. It's strange because there's still so many freaking episodes left. It's like, what, the 8th episode so far? There's still so much left. Like, are you kidding me? So many freaking people have died. My god, man. Jeez, I didn't think that I was going to have so much to do with this particular little mini-series. But I do. And I'm going to. Whether you like it or not, I'm going to. All for the sake of not being completely angry with certain instances. Oh boy, man, just you wait. Just you wait. Man. Something big is gonna die. Yeah, that's right. Something big's gonna die. Wait a minute, I didn't want to do that. Well, actually, I probably should hold off on that a little bit while. Something big's gonna die. Something on fire is gonna die. Something with, what do you call it? ME storage is gonna die. Sure, why not? And a revelation will be made by a certain somebody who's trying to figure out why this particular person is entering this particular universe. All to progress Kane Raitenengu's story in this particular mini story. Yep. Yeah. You thought the deaths here were going to be freaking, well, one might not be a death, it's more like a knockout, but I am still worried. Well, that's why Luna's here. And Kane Raitenengu, because, you know, murdering the things that tick you off is the best way to be more... Yeah, well, murdering the fictional things that tick you off is the best way to ease the anger that you feel against those particular fictional things. Just go murdering random-ass people. Nope, unless they're fictional. Then you can murder them all you want. You can create multiple universes where that particular fictional character is murdered multiple times over. You can do whatever you want in fiction. Anyways, what was I talking about again? I made into this stuff here. There's not much to talk about. Stuff's going down. That's all I know. Stuff is going down. And I can't wait for the next episode to come out. Next week. For me, next week. You probably already knew this, because I probably already... Wait a minute. This is a fucking... It's fine. I needed to regardless. Anyways, you probably already know this, because I might have stated this somewhere at some point. Don't remember where. But as soon as I finished Spy X Family, I went back to watching Demon Slayer. Because, you know, Season 2 is out. But Toonami can't get their hands on it, so I'm watching Season 1 again. You know, give myself reminders of how the series went. And whatnot. Season 2 has been out for ages. But we couldn't watch it. Because, you know, Toonami couldn't get their hands on it. So I, you know, just gonna go on ahead and watch it this way instead. And it's still, despite the fact that we've, like, seen a large majority of the series, like, at this point, it still feels strange to me that Nezuko once before had talked. I don't know. It just feels strange, considering the fact that we're so used to her with the muzzle. The little bamboo muzzle. Which makes you question why that guy has a muzzle to begin with if his main prerogative is to kill all demons. Really makes you think, why does he have that muzzle? I would like to think that Shinobu would tease him with the muzzle and be like, why do you have that if you're supposed to be killing demons, Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. As she makes him blush and not understand what the hell she's trying to get across. Whoops, I didn't want to do that. I feel like she'd be the kind of girl to do that. You know, Shinobu, Butterfly Girl, the one with poison. The one who poisons demons instead of decapitating them. That one. Yep. Indeed. Anyways, there goes all our blocks. Good, great, fantastic. That's not what I wanted to open. Okay, that's that done with. I'm just questioning how I want to go about doing this. I feel like I should do this side first. I feel like I should. I should probably get that side finished first. Alright, well, I guess I'll grab 43 then. No, sorry, 42 is what I meant to say. Since this is still on land. I'm only going to be doing this for 2 hours, So I'm going to see how much I can get done with within the span of 2 hours. Primarily because I do want to try to go to sleep a little early, despite the fact that my early is like 5 a.m. So, yeah, that doesn't exactly change much of anything there. Just want to try to get a little bit of this done with, and then we move on to something else, which is sleep. The something else I'm talking... Wait, I want to keep that. The something else I'm talking about is sleep. Also, I probably should just duplicate these instead so that I can have these on hand. Makes sense, right? Apparently we're on, like, Naruto filler hell. Which, yeah, that is the case. Naruto really does like its filler. Naruto is the kind of series that doesn't really, like, feel like it would do well with, like, a crap ton of fillers. It's not, like, episodic, like, you know, Cowboy Bebop is. That's the only anime I can think of that was episodic. Wait, no. There's Lupin. There's Lupin as well. Right, that too is episodic. How could I forget Lupin the Third? It's episodic. Also, you probably... Well, okay, hold on. Let me do that and then do this. Say 21. Sure, why not? So, yeah. That's where we're on right now. The freaking infinite Tsukuyomi thing occurred, and now we're in filler hell, apparently. That's what a lot of people are, you don't say, in the subreddit. Yep, that's where we're at right now. Unfortunately, One Piece was the one that was put on hold for the sake of Yashahime getting finished. Not sure why. Apparently, we're not getting any One Piece until March? Apparently, somebody said. Which, you know, with One Piece's filler. With One Piece's pacing of every week, I mean, to be honest with you, I feel like that's the kind of show that would do good with 2 episodes a week. At least on Toonami. Well, there is still the fact that I can just go on ahead and watch the all of that on Hulu. At some point. Yeah, at some point. I guess that means you're going to combine, huh? It's funny because you could just skip this part, but you go down the level path instead of trying to just skip it. That's how most of that is. You go down the path that you've been given, and then you have to go down that path. No ifs, ands, or buts. I think the slopes here aren't going to be that bad. Like, where is this at again exactly? That's at 25. And then this is at 26. Right, so these slopes here aren't going to be that bad. Block. Alright, we're going to get 45 now done with. There's a good chance we might get most of this done with somewhere within the span of, like, you know, up until March. Depends on how all of this goes. I don't know how all this is going to go. Alright, I'm just going to move the land and everything up 1, and then we'll change things up to the way it needs to be changed. But, yeah. There's just a lot of stuff here that we have to get done with, but I think we can manage this within a decent time. I think. We'll see. Alright, I'm going to take this and I'm going to change this up a bit. I think this could probably do... Whoops, wrong one. Do for some minor changes in most of the way this works. God damn it. Alright, so 11 and 11 to fill up the rest of that. Good, great, fantastic. But now I want something up here. So I'll make this 3 by 3, or 3 by 7 actually, that works too. Maybe do this. 9? Sure. Wait a minute. 8, not 9. You fool. I should know this by now. Anywho's and wits. Yeah. I'm hoping this will take at least that long. Hopefully. I don't know how much is going to be put into this particular part, but there's a lot to do. There is a lot to do. It's not just a simple process that takes like a small amount of time. No, it is an undertaking and a half. I mean, have you tried building levels in this format before? This is the only format that I can really think of to do for something like Paint Maze. Well, not level. Technically speaking, it's more along the side of, a world map. Sure, there's easier ways to do the world map and whatnot, but I think what we've got here is pretty good. I don't know how the system will hold up with the amount of game objects we're making here. That's why, best case scenario, we destroy and create things a la what do you call it? Loading system. A loading system that takes the form of the camera, that like follows the camera around kind of deal. That's at least one thing I can do. I don't exactly know when we're going to need to do that. I'm hoping I don't have to worry about that too much, because I do kind of want to get all of the zones showing first. So when I make the, the world map fast travel instance, I could just simply go on ahead, take the thing, and take a screenshot. Whether or not that's going to work, it really depends. Depends on if this wants us to, actually stay for me to take a screenshot of. It's hard to say, really. Hard to say indeed. There's still a significant amount of blocks here that we have to make. What's good about this, though, is the fact that we don't really need to worry too much about the back end of most of these things. Makes it so that we don't have to worry about the entire area being completely overrun by so much stuff that the system can't handle it. I mean, it's already going to be overrun, kind of, just slightly less so. Mostly less so. Right, I guess you could be 3 or something so that you're a bit small, and you could be 5 so that you're a bit big. No, wrong way. There we go. Okay, whoops, I want 3, not that. We did finish up Yashahime, though, this Saturday. That last Saturday, since this is on a Wednesday. Nice end, although a lot of people saying it is rushed. I can agree. I guess I can agree. Still enjoyed it, though. I really liked seeing, Moroha with her parents. Especially seeing, both of them grown up after having just watched the entirety of the series not too long ago. The OG series. It is definitely strange seeing them all grown up. Sango and Morocco with 3 freaking children. Even Inuyasha being a dad now. Pretty wholesome, must say. Glad to see that you know, that ended off as good as it could. Even with that freaking guy Rion still, or not Rion, Riku. I got my R's mixed up because I'm thinking Rico from freaking Made in Abyss, and I'm like, wait, that's not right. And I'm like, oh wait, no, right, it is Riku, you fool. Despite the fact that I just watched it like fucking 2 hours ago. Don't worry, I'm tired as fuck. Don't you worry. Tired as fuck. Oh no. What were you again? What was your number? You were 13. That means you will be 46. Again, I gotta figure out that better numbers. I don't have to worry about it yet, but I'm gonna have to figure out a better numbering system for this. Ah, shit. Yeah, it's fine. So yeah, he somehow lived. Don't know how the hell he lived. No, I know exactly how he lived. It even explained how he lived. Don't know why I'm saying don't know, since I do know. I do know how he lived. Anyways, yeah, that's... What the... Oh, right, of course. Well, this is changing up a bit because of the way this is set, so yeah, go down. Thank you. Gotta mix this stuff up a bit so that does thing. Anyways, yeah, now with that series over, I don't know what they plan on doing. Don't know what they plan on doing after this. Because next week they're going to finish up Made in Abyss. And I don't know what to expect. I really don't. I just don't know what the hell to expect. Whoops. It's just all over the place, isn't it? Yeah, that makes sense. It's all over the place. And all the Z-planing as well. We'll see what happens next week. I know that our main cast isn't going to perish because there's a Season 3 confirmed. And again, why would they do that? Why would they do that? They better not. They shan't not. No, they will not. I hear Dolph declareth. They will not mess with the crew. At the very least, not yet. I can't really say much of anything towards the end, but we'll see. We will see. You're supposed to be down one more. I remember that most of this is downwards. Good, great, fantastic. Anywho's and wits, yeah. So, I don't know. Oh, yeah, you need to go down. I guess you could probably do this, and you can probably do this. I'm gonna try to figure out how this is gonna work. It might seem like a mess. That's because it is a mess. There's a lot here that I have to get set and settled in. Not easy. Whoops. Not easy at all. It's funny because this is like the only game so far that I've made in my game development instance. You know, outside of the Labyrinth, Mechanica, Puzzle Madness, Arnold's Assault, all those games that I made in my Game Maker days, but only 2 survived because my freaking dumbass didn't realize that I needed to freaking save a bunch of my shit to USB because I didn't think a stupid virus would somehow be like, swoop right into my fucking system. It's annoying. I mostly be just only focusing on my my phone. Staying mostly focused with my phone instead, so I don't have to deal with the nonsense that the viruses will give. All that nonsense, you know, nonsense, cat. What I'm talking about, cat. Oh, right. Oh, wait, hold on. Fuck this. This is not, this is not supposed to be like that, right? I gotta remember that. This is technically going up into here. How could I forget? How could I forget? Well, I guess I can delete most of this now. It's just not... I just don't want to delete all of it yet, because I still gotta work with some of it. So anyways, yeah, it's my first full-on open world. Not open world. Mario map world kind of deal. You know, how that works with the traveling along a map like this. Only difference is that I guess most of the games I made in Game Maker has a bit more of a, you know, a 2D full-on graphics instance. 2D as in, like, you know, sprites and whatnot. This one's more so just, you know, cubes. Just cubes. Looks like it's made in MS Paint. I mean, you've seen it with the levels here that we made. Surprised that I haven't made something like that before. Oops, didn't want to open that. Reverse, reverse. I actually think I need you, so I'll take you and keep you and do the things I need to do with you. Whoops. Okay, I think that's... I don't know if that's going to matter. I'm going to have at least a few of these here. Well, it depends on what the mountain cliffs here are going to look like. I guess if they're supposed to look like that, then that does need to have a little change, somewhat, so to speak. And now I need something to kind of match this end here. 21. There we go. And 25. I guess it doesn't exactly matter so long as you keep what you're supposed to look like here in check. But you do matter. Or do you? Hard to say. At least some of you matter. If anything, I'd say you kind of would need to go in this direction a little bit, just so that it kind of keeps its system in check. Yeah, well, you need to move. You need to move and get your sheesh oriented to 17. No, 17? 19? 19. Got it. Awesome. I guess now I just gotta move you down and figure out just how thick you need to be. Looks like I need to change your size, or I just need to move you up one. No, I gotta change your sides to 7. That's fine, that works too. You, I don't know, maybe 13. Yeah, 13 looks good. Sure, why not? There's a nice little shoreline here. Doesn't have that huge. Whoops, didn't want to do that. Doesn't have that huge of a purpose, but you know, it's fine. Okay, good, great, fantastic. So, wait a minute. Son of a bitch. Looks like you're not that size, you're 16. And I gotta do this again, because you can't just make it stay a whole number. I don't get what this is supposed to be doing here. It's a rectangular tool. You would think it would keep it even, right? You would think, but you wouldn't think, apparently. And therefore you left us in this situation. Wait a minute. 15. Fool. Why was that not that? Whatever, it's fine. It's fine. It's all fine. Alright. I don't know what size you're gonna be. I guess it's fine. I'll just change you to the size you need to be. Looks like you're supposed to be 19, right? Yeah, good. Great. Fantastic. And it looks like you go down here. Oh, wait, you go down one more. Alright, well, that's fine too, because we do need that to be like that. Oops, there we go. Really, you stupid mouse? Do I need to start slamming jamming you? Alright, where are you? Where are you supposed to be? Also, are we on the right track? Yeah, that is supposed to look like that. Okay, so far so good. Let's do a quick save. No, I said a save. This is going to be a bit tricky, but I guess it's fine. You can see most of these. Okay, could you move? See, now I can't tell if it's the mouse or the freaking game program that's doing that. Could be both. Who the hell knows? This mouse sucks. I guess we won't need you or you. Alright. Chances are, yeah, you can see a tiny bit. You can't see all of it, though, unless you're here. Oh, I guess that, that part really depends. And, man, we haven't been at this for an hour yet, and we already made so much progress with this side. Considering the fact that we only got this done with, yeah, that's a decent amount of progress. Okay, not bad. Not bad at all. I really wish I knew just how many blocks I had. I guess if I looked for everything that had a layer of default, I could probably try to find that out. I'm not sure. There's multiple things we could do. Or one thing we can do. I tried looking it up. Didn't really give me a good answer. It was like, you can make a code to try to figure out how many game objects you have here. And then debug, log, and tell you how many code or how much of a thing you have in here. But there's no like legitimate way in program to find it. I would have to just do what that thing is telling me to do, and that is to debug code this. I was hoping it would tell me, but apparently not. Apparently I gotta go out of my way to try to figure out what the hell the code is. Or to try to figure out what the hell the, I thought, you fool. How many of this stuff resides here and how many does not? Hard to say. Hard to iterate. But for now, I'll worry about that later. Now, maybe I'll figure it out after this episode is done. I'll just look at it. Yep. That's what I'll do. And this is a pretty large, what do you call it, too. Matter of fact, I could probably open that up somewhere. Where would I need to go for that again? I gotta remember. Up here, into Paint Maze, not the test one. Assets and scenes. Yeah, and you got the menu with freaking 11 megabytes right here. That's a lot. Most of the levels here seem to be like a megabyte, except for the nuke level for some reason. I don't know why that one has so much. Maybe it's because of the lasers. Could be. I don't know. No, but there's lasers in the nuke level too, so why? Okay, anyways. Yeah, look at that. Almost 10 megabytes. So, yeah, obviously, yeah, the menu scene has a lot more to it, but, that's not without reason. That is not without reason. There's a lot going into the menu. I still gotta write the script. As soon as I get the Blockology, Nathan thinks said, I still gotta write the script, and I gotta record the voice lines for the Blockology. Then I gotta do the whole thing again for the Mapology, but the Mapology is short, so that's not a problem. The only other issue is the music library, which requires so many freaking game objects to put inside of this little thing here. Needless to say, there's so much that I have to get done with in the main menu that I figure it's just best I do that off camera so that you can not be completely bored with the series and you can watch me build the map out. Right? Map building fun, right? Yes, of course. Hopefully. I mean, yeah, it's a hell of a lot more fun than trying to get the entirety of the world built. Or entirety of the menu built. Show world building. Right, world building more fun. Also, it's nice to see what this looks like in full. Well, not in full yet. We're nowhere near there yet. In full. But it's nice to see how all of this is coming together. It's coming together quite nicely. Still a lot needs to get done. But at the very least, I say we are doing pretty good. Yeah, now we gotta figure this out. I'm thinking mayhaps the shoreline should be brought out a bit more. I mean, why not? Whoops. Oops. Why the hell not? I think that would look good, right? Yes. Mm-hmm. If I so doth declare. I mean, I would say the only major thing I would probably try to change with this is to get like a little. Maybe let me get this one too or something. So just get a little bit of this showing right here. Like so. Yeah, why not? You can see this bit, so it does make sense. That's the wrong one. 1. Good, great. Do you stay the same? Generally speaking, yeah. All I gotta do now is just change this up a bit. And we delete one of yous and have one of these here. And maybe make you like 3 instead. Move you around as well. Just try to keep this relatively different from every iteration. Like how that's not as different, but it's going to be a little bit different here now. Okay, alright. That's all of that side finished. Got a nice little cliff side over here. Still a bit blocky though. I'd say maybe we can bring it out a tad bit, but not by much. Let me figure this out. Maybe delete a small amount of the sides here. I don't know, 11? Sure, why not? See what we can do with this. Bring this out to 3. Bring this down to 15? 19? 21. This part's going to change a tad bit, but that is fine. It's fine indeed. Fine indubitably. Maybe I can delete this and add a little bit. 9. Alright, 7. Or 6. Anything to get that to be that size, I guess, yeah. 7, 1, or 2. 2's probably better. I need you to cooperate with the size, you fool. Unless we want this one to go out a bit more, which is a possibility. Go out, make it 9. Or rather 13. Okay, alright. Make it 8. No, duplicate, you fool. Let's take this piece and move you elsewhere. Good, great, fantastic. Alright, just to add a little bit more je ne sais quoi to this entire area here. Trying to get a little bit more bigger. Have a little bit more happening in on this. As an 8, so that means I need you. 8. Good, great, fantastic. Gotta figure out how I want to do most of this. Expand you. Alright, okay. Oops. Yeah, that's about the size of the area. The general width, this should be you being just about this, and you going up here. Can't grab the red, so I'll just grab the green. Oops. Okay. Alright. Wait, no, not alright. How dare you? How dare you do that? Of all the things you could have done, how dare you to do that? Whatever. It's an easy fix. Okay, that takes care of that one. And that takes care of that one. Good, great. I would say the only thing here that you kind of would want to change is this thing here. We'll move this over here instead. 11, 13. Doesn't matter as long as it stays relatively inside where it needs to stay. Move a little bit more. Go back to this again. Are you in a good spot? Yeah, you are. At least it seems you are. 7. Try to keep this cliffside a little bit, a little bit more cragged. I guess you could probably be here instead. This backside doesn't matter too much, so I guess I could probably delete some of this. Well, it depends. Most of it depends. I really don't know where most of this is going to go. I'll make you 7 for now. Probably expand you this direction. Alright, I'll just have to do it this way instead. Oh, good, great, thanks for that. 7. I don't know if this is going to be the same. It is the same size. Good, great. They got a nice little cliffside coming off the edge over here. Why not? Why not? Are you in the right area? Seems like you are, except... Oh, I guess because of the way you're set, you don't look like what you're supposed to look like, so... It's fine. It's fine. We'll put you here. You here. Maybe not do that, maybe have this be alternating. Yeah, like that. There we go. Let's go. A small little bit of that. Nothing too big. Just a nice little miniature off-beaten cliffside path. Despite the fact you probably aren't going to see that fully. Again, I still don't know what the camera's going to look like. The camera right now is an enigma. As far as I'm concerned, it could be anything. Be anything, I don't know what that anything could be. You should not know. You should not be clickable. No, it wouldn't help it. That's there, like that. Okay. Well, I moved that so far. Almost an hour. Not bad. All things considered. But still a lot to have to get done with. We are nowhere near done. That's the wrong one, you fool. That's the wrong one again, you fool. Oh, okay. Now, here is the question. Well, I am going to delete this entire side here, but should I bring this out a bit more? I shouldn't I? Just trying to clear up some of this. I guess technically speaking, I could just do this and delete most of it. Yeah, just delete most of it. Not all of it, just most. Just so that I may be able to get this started. Well, I guess first things first, I do kind of want to go out a bit more. So that will do. I think 6 should work for you. And technically, you're going to be up more, so you don't have to be filled in. But you shouldn't be that big either. Oh, it depends, really. 25, but... see, 15 maybe. Sure, why not? 15 seems good. It's a good number. Are you 4? I don't know. I think you're a 4. Yeah, seems like it. And because you're 15, we already know how wide this is going to be. Awesome. Alright, well, now here comes the tricky part. No, wait. No? Yeah, no, don't mess with that side. What are you doing? Stop it. Stop your nonsense. I need you guys to get out of the way for the time being. This is changing. This is going to be undergoing some serious changes. Although I think you're probably going to be like this. This is going to undergo some changes. And here's the first step to that said change. Guess I could delete some of these as well while we try to figure this out. Oosh, man, it's going to suck trying to figure this out. I guess I could do this for no. Do that for now. A nice little edge. Well, no, this might be different. I might as well just get rid of you. What am I saying? Might be. It is going to be different. 3 for 3. Now 5 for 5. So you're inside and not going over. Nope, wait, you're fine. Good, great, fantastic. 11? No. 11. And I'll probably have on the edge here. No, 15. Good, great. But I don't want you to be too cliff-like, or too slant-like, whatever the hell the word is I'm looking for. So I need you, well, no, I need you to be 13. Just about. No. There we go. Yeah, just so we can keep this relatively evened out. I guess is the best way to really describe this. Okay, good, great, fantastic. I'm going to start moving all this stuff all over the place now. Yeah, look at how this was like what it was. It's different now, but Ford was not. I don't know the best way to explain it. Oh, man, I got a headache. Headache I do have indeed. Man. It's fine. Been mostly just laying in bed for like 3 hours. Watching Jacksepticeye playing Dead Space Remake. I've played Dead Space before. I don't exactly know what's different in the remake and what's the same, because it's been so goddamn long. I remember some bits. I remember that one escort mission towards the end. I remember the asteroid bit, but they changed that, thankfully. Because that sucked. I think everybody can agree the asteroid bit sucked, especially trying to get the trophy, which sucked even more. I don't even know how the hell I managed to do that, but I did somehow. Despite my sanity dropping several levels, I somehow managed to get that stupid trophy. Was not really worth my sanity level being dropped at that point, but then again, I had more patience back then. As compared to now, where I am just losing all patience with this damn job. This damn job making me physically feel older. Mentally, though, I still feel like a teenager. Despite the fact that I probably don't even look like one too much. I don't know, it's hard to tell with me. It's hard to tell. Closer details upon certain inspections makes me, question when the hell that's going to occur. You know the thing I'm talking about. Alongside that, this job is just freaking ugh. I don't think I could ever physically grow up, or mentally grow up. I've kind of reached a point where, I don't really have, a lot of physical energy, but mental energy is still there. I still got that mental aspect in my head that allows for me to be able to continue creating, despite the anguish that I continuously feel every day with this damned job. It's like having to worry about potentially being forced to do 12 freaking hours, because that's what this company freaking does. If somebody calls out, can't just make do with what they've got. Nope, they gotta be like, we're gonna have to force you to stay. Kind of nonsense. Ridiculous. It's even more so ridiculous being in the current position I'm in. I was in a good position, but now everything's kind of just become a bit annoying. Because they're randomly moving a lot of people around, trying to fill in certain roles. Ugh, it's annoying. I don't know why it's annoying. It's just, being back in this one particular position has just made me more actively hostile, because these machines are so freaking broken. Previous position I was in was basically like a relief position. So I only had to deal with the machines momentarily. But every time I went up there, those machines, oh boy, sends me down an eternal path of rage. I don't know why. Those broken-ass machines that nobody wants to fix. Or either wants to, nor they can fix. It's broken. They're all broken. Everything is broken. The rage that I feel every time I have to deal with it, I swear. I seem to be doing a rotation thing now. So that will be slightly better. I think this needs to be like this. Slightly better it'll be, but still not as good. Not good. I'm just constantly tired. But I still keep up. Despite my lack of energy, I still keep up. That in and of itself can be considered inspirational. But to me, I feel like the only way it can really truly feel inspirational is if all of my hard work starts to amount to something in my creation instance. The hope that one day one of my series gets picked up by a big animating studio and get it animated. One day. Keep on creating. Just keep on creating. Don't give up. That's what I'm doing. I'll keep creating until I die. As morbid as it seems, it's just the way I'm going. Maybe someday I won't have to worry about this terrible, terrible life. Struggling to try to make ends meet, apparently, despite the fact that we have 3 people, count them, 3, making a decent amount of money. Everybody's struggling out there. But I mentally have not caught up with everybody on the same age level as me. I don't think I ever would. Which probably is good, because then I can keep at least some of my youth mentally. Yeah, I feel like I'm kind of like that one walrus guy from My Hero Academia. He might be old, but he still tries to be himself. What he once was a cute seal, and he's still trying to do it. Don't ever grow up, seal man. Despite the misery that's occurring in that freaking universe, don't ever grow up. You keep being you. Because that's what we gotta do. We gotta keep being ourselves. Pretty heavy stuff there, right? That makes sense. Life's getting heavier. And with the potential destruction of the world, it keeps getting even heavier and heavier. I'm just trying to create as much as I can. Do as much as I can in terms of creation. Yeah, sure, it might not be there in the future with the way the world's going. But that's fine. I've created it. If there is some nexus for all of our creations, my creation's definitely there. I've made so many things. I've no doubt in my mind that if there is a nexus for all things in terms of creation, I'm definitely high up on that list. Might not be the most famous, might not have the most influence, but I can say this much for a fact. I've done a lot. I've created a lot. And I'm happy that I've done that. Saying this like I'm about to die tomorrow, but I ain't. Hopefully. I don't know. Mortality hasn't fully caught up to me yet, but it's there. It's just that I still have that mentality of a teenager. I'm freaking invincible, as I will say on my deathbed. Which it might be true. You know, if we are, turns out to be a soul living inside of a physical body, and our physical bodies aren't our actual form, then, yeah, I guess technically I am freaking immortal. It's just, physically, my physical body is not, but my soul is. Despite that, it still sucks when somebody dies. They are no longer physically with you. Which sucks. Indefinitely. It does. No easy way to get around that. As a human emotion, it's an animalistic emotion. Not just us humans. Animals feel sorrow too. I should know. Especially with Harley, when Titan passed. Yep, it still sucks when somebody close to you dies. Granted, this has been a couple of years from now, but it still hits. Still hits, just not as bad as it did before in the past. Well, regardless of the fact, we're creating, alright? And even if our world is destined to be doomed in who knows how long, maybe one day we figure out the mysteries of the worlds, of the universe, whatever. And maybe we can find happiness. Or maybe not. It's not a be-all, end-all situation. It is nowhere near that. To be honest with you, I don't even know if there would ever be an answer. One thing's for certain, though. You can't just outright say that it's just lights out, nothing more, nothing less. Scientifically speaking, that makes sense, yes. But we don't know shit about the world beyond our world. Ghosts seem like they have a purpose. When you think about the potential aspect of souls. Again, there's no way to know. And all we can do is just concoct theories. Try to come up with something that makes somewhat sense to us. It's weird the way that looks. I don't know why that's looking like that. Is that the, no, because I don't know why that's doing that. No clue. No clue. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter for now. It's not like we're focusing on that side as much. Anyways, yeah. Good food for thought, or I don't know, something. It's something to think about. Nobody knows. Nobody has the answers. Just live your life the way you want to live it. Obviously, just don't go around murdering random folks. Despite the whole, what do you call it, there is still consequences with society and the way that's built, obviously. I mean, obviously, that makes sense. Despite the fact that none of it matters in the end, there's still consequences, and, you know, what are you doing with your life then at that point? There's nothing there. Nothing there once you've reached the jail point, and you don't want that. Because usually when it comes to jail, we aren't really the most gracious when it comes to our prisoners. Apparently, like most countries seem to be for some reason. I say most, not all. We might not be the only one who treats our prisoners like shit. No. It's good enough reason to not want to get into any trouble. Because those idiots out there who, want a power trip off of, like, trying to keep convicts as, like, quote-unquote, their own slaves. Yeah, you really don't want to live out, like, what could possibly be the best years of your life in a place with a bunch of people who have power who probably shouldn't have power. You know what I mean? There's a lot of, like, people with power who just seems to power trip. And look, I can get it. I can somewhat understand. I joke about the God complex, but it's understandable that some people wouldn't be able to resist those temptations. Some people don't have a lot of control in their lives. So, they take out their frustrations on people who are more unfortunate than they are. Should we have empathy for all prisoners? No, not all of them. There are some that do deserve the life that they were given. You know, those that just go out around murdering people for no reason whatsoever. I feel like prisons should be mostly consistent towards, like, the most heinous behavior possible. But I don't know if I can even be the one to, lay upon that judgment. Nor do I really care to lay upon that judgment. Power is not as all it's cracked up to be. I just want to live a nice, peaceful life. You know? Not have to worry about a job. Not having to worry about money being an issue. Not having to worry about health declining. Mental and physical. Not having to worry about any of that stuff. That is what I would like to try to get to. Yeah, see, this is getting a little improvement here. Just the way that's set. I have no clue if I'm going to be able to get to the rest of this, but we'll see. We are an hour and 20 minutes in. All depends. All really depends. Oops. Ah, man, I am so damn tired. I'm not sure what I plan on doing after this. Should just lay in bed and relax for a bit. Rest my body up. And whatnot. We'll see what occurs. We'll see. But I'm not going to be doing anything too massive. I am just going to relax, relax. I'm still a bit miffed of the beginning of the shows. I'm sure you know what that is, and I don't need to explain it to you. A lot of things are just going wrong in this season. Lots of things. I say that despite the fact that I can just basically use Luna's power to right those wrongs. Going at it again! Going at it again. Why am I going at it again? It's an easy relaxation day. No need to get upset. No need to get angry. Standing here, I realize you were just like me trying to make history. But who's the judge? Right from wrong. When our guard is down, I think we'll both agree. Violence breeds violence. But in the end, it has to be this way. And that's what's going to occur. Where are you? You're over here for some reason. That's why you're over there, right? Of course. You're 4, not a 3. It's fine. Easy fix. Anyways, yeah. Talking about some good old-fashioned violence. I saved and duplicate. Oh man. I've just been reminded of another thing that just infuriates me so. There's the one guy who got beaten up by a bunch of freaking cops. See what I mean? Blatant excuse of power tripping. It infuriates me to no end. It really does. It really does. Moments like this makes me wish, or makes me wonder, not wish, wonder if it would be such a bad thing for the demon to emerge. I don't know. It's a double-edged sword, really. But sometimes you just gotta wonder, is it better? Is it a better instance to occur? I don't know. The demon is a monster, hell-bent on wanting to eradicate all life. I don't even know what the hell the endgame would be for the demon if it were to succeed in eradicating all life. Human, animals, anything. Cats seem to keep the demon at bay. Alongside the emo side. You know, the side that gets sad for certain reasons. The side that for some reason has thoughts of certain people dying and making me sad. Although I haven't really had that side been that big of an issue as of late. It's mostly just been the demon. Well, it hasn't been as bad, you know, being a reliever. But now I just get like, I don't know, it's like a sense of dread. A sense of anger, rage, that's just unyielding. Ever since being back onto this position, and ever since that one particular character, that's my favorite, was mortalized. Which makes Demon want to come out. And there's also moments like in real life, where some person who didn't deserve to get the shit beaten out of them, got the shit beaten out of them. It does. It's just like the headache is getting bigger. Wonder if that's the horns coming out. Or at least the horns trying to emerge from my skull. Getting ready to unleash the beast. Find the beast within ourselves. Well, there should be a need for a cure. But, you know, it's just something I have to deal with. It's something I have to be dealing with. But man, Now, I was wrong about what I thought was going to occur. Like, okay, spoilers for My Hero Academia. Going up to where we're at right now. It wasn't All Might who I thought was going to die. No. It's Gran Torino. At least I think he's dying. He might not be dying. I don't know. It looks like that was a pretty fatal blow. I have no idea, but you know, I thought it was going to be All Might. Gran Torino, I never would have expected. Never would have expected that they would go after him. Don't know why. I don't know why they went after Gran Turismo. I hope he's not going to die. I don't have the same, attachment compared to a few others. I think you know who those are. Both adults and teens. Ooh, the rage that I would feel if they would do anything to Frobby. Oh, man. If they were to do that, I don't know who the fuck would be the sole reason for that. Since she's my most favorite of the girls of Class of 1A. I don't know who would do that. Ooh, but they better prepare for a maelstrom of rage and anger, out of which the world has ever seen. The things that I will do to them if they were to harm Frobby. Ho, 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 ho. Man, their limbs will be torn straight off, with a thick visceral blood coming off of the wounds of the ripped off body part. Their eyeballs gouged, their teeth pulled, shoved into their eyeballs that were gouged. The things they would do. Like, how could you? They did frickin' Ragdoll dirty. They took cutest character and did her dirty. She's still alive, thankfully, but traumatized. Not good. So I would put past them. At this point, they're trying to kill everybody off. Ooh, but the things that I would do would even make the villains blush. They would look at Kane Raichenenko in fear, as he just murders the shit out of them. Oh, Kane. He would have a field day with them. Just like how he's gonna have a field day with a couple of people. A few people, actually. My rage knows no bound, and I am psychotic enough to be able to draw such a thing. I did draw Kane Raichenenko, punching out All for One's heart. You've seen it. You've seen me draw it too. I am capable of that rage. So, you better believe, if they try to harm somebody as cute and adorable as Frobby, oh boy, you better frickin' come up with a good eulogy on your tombstone, whoever you are, 'cause you're gonna die painfully. You're gonna die a slow and painful death. With Kane Raichenenko destroying every ounce of your being. But they wouldn't do that. No, they wouldn't do that. That would piss too many people off. Now, if the creators were the ones who created Attack on Titan, they probably would do that. But it's fine. They wouldn't do that. They got us worried right there with Mine for a minute. And Red Riot. Can't remember his actual name, but it's fine. Suspense. But no, the pros, they don't freaking matter, apparently. What is that saying? Out with the old, in with the new? Fuck that noise. Out with the old should mean they retire and the new people do the thing, and the retired people can just live a happy life. Not get murked. Yeah, sure, he might be like freaking 80 or 90 years old. I don't know how old he is. But he deserves to have a good retirement. Does he not? Well, I could change the course of time. I'm already oops, that's not what I wanted. I'm already planning to change the course of time. Oh, you're supposed to be 5, not 6, you idiot. Yeah, I've already changed most of the course of time. We'll see what occurs. We will see what occurs. Needless to say, I have the power and the rage and the motivation. I already got the power. Oops, that's the wrong button. I already got the power for a certain somebody to have to save. A few, actually. Believe it or not, one of them is a villain. Who I feel like got the shittiest end of the deal on every aspect in life. I think you know who I'm talking about. I'm pretty sure you do. Anyways, yeah. There's the demon coming out. You saw the demon for a moment. Still under my control, thankfully. How long that will last, I don't know. We're back in a shitty position. Because they thought that there was supposed to be... Or they thought that, this one person was doing something more. But the issue was that the only reason they're able to do more is because they didn't have to worry about giving people breaks. That's the thing. That's the thing they need to realize, that there is more to it than just that. But they will never realize. They never will. I would hope one day they would, but they are not smart. At least they are not as smart as a company should be. Anyways, it doesn't matter right now. How close are we to being done with this? Not done with the zone, obviously. Done with the episode. I want to make sure I am going at a decent time. Yep, got like less than half an hour left. Okay, good. I'm tired. I do be tired. But I want to try to get some of this done with. Yeah, there we go. Got like a nice little steep cliff there, but then you got like areas like this. I think most of this will matter because we might have like a level somewhere around here in the zone 6A. Probably, most likely. I mean, there's enough space, and if we have it kind of set up in a way to where the cliffs kind of like stay here instead of just going out here like that, then yeah, that should work. I'm gonna see if I can get these 3 done with. You know, with the Dead Space remake, I wonder if they plan on making another remake or if they plan on doing like a soft reboot. I'm not sure. I played all 3 games. I've enjoyed all 3 games. Some people probably wouldn't have enjoyed the 3rd game. I don't remember what the 3rd game was like. It was just more Dead Space, and that was fine by me. Okay, I need to move everything out of the way so I can figure this out without having to... Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You dick. You... Oh. It's fine. It's fine. I guess technically we don't need those, actually. Oh, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I don't know. Anyways, yeah. We shall see what occurs. What occurs. What occurs. Because I don't freaking know what's going to occur. I think the remake did pretty good, though. Seems like it, at least, you know? Talk about good old, dang old, Isaac. Oh, wait, why is this? God damn it, why do you move the audio mixer? I wanted to move this, you idiot. Materials, that's right, that's where I want to go. I need you to be the floor. Oh yeah, I also got the backdrop there. Yeah, different color. Surprised? Technically, there was a different color in Dreams Paint Maze. So, yeah, I figured that was something that we needed to do. I could... Well, no, not now. Not yet. Let me at least get to the point where I can be like, alright, I've done enough. I will now show you a little bit of the progress that I've done, kind of deal. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm saying it. I'm trying to say it loud enough for you to understand what I'm saying. But I'm super saying. Yep. Anyways, wait a minute. Oh, no, that's fine. That's fine. Did I just press insert? I don't know. I think I did. I don't care right now. I don't care right now. What I care about is getting this set up and done with. Well, you look like you're uneven. No, you're not uneven. Wait, no, you are uneven. I grabbed the wrong one again, man. I'll take stupid freaking get out of here. You're all the wrong ones. I'll grab you instead. There you go. 9. Good. Another 9. Good. 7. Whoops. You look like a 7. And you are a 7. Good. Great. Fantastic. I think I could delete these. I don't know. Most of the backdrop, most of the mountain drop backdrop thing, whatever frick you want to call it here, is set up in a very particular format. Whoops. I feel like I should have it kind of go in a bit more, though, and start flattening out until it gets to this part here. Yeah, technically speaking. So you get to here, and then that's when it's going to flat out and start to kind of even out a bit. I have something in mind where it's going to be like a cliffside that goes downwards like that. We'll see what happens. I think I'm just going to try to get this row done with, because I don't even know if I have enough time for that row in general. We'll see. We will witness. If I was going to say see again, did you? No, I said witness this time. Damn it. This is a 4, isn't it? Yep. But you are a 5, so all is well. Unless it isn't. Ah, there's a 4. Good, great, fantastic. Okay, alright. Move some of this inwards now. Same with you. That was you, cat, but that was something else. Something else it be, something else it is. What else could it be? I don't know. I'm uncertain. I will say, though, I'm kind of fine with the progress being as slow as it is. It'll give me enough time to try to get some things finished. Like, seriously, the Blockology is going to take a while. It is one of those things that just requires a lot more effort than I realize. I did have a lot more time and a lot more, space to work with stuff in Dreams, because that was really like the only major thing I was doing. I don't even know if I was following the current drawing pattern that I'm doing right now. I think I was doing something else entirely. Okay, I think this is going to start trying to even out a bit. We'll end here, most likely. Man, how you get to that there shoreline, man? I have no idea, but you gotta get to that shoreline somehow. You're probably gonna be 12? Yeah. I wasn't sure what number you were, but you were the right number. And you are right where you need to, except for you, you're not right where you need to be. There we go. Well, no, wait. I think yours is just supposed to just be black lines, right? black lines and whatnot. Okay, good, great, fantastic. Now I just gotta move everything around where it needs to be moved. No clue where exactly. It's gotta move somewhere. You look like you're an even number, so well, first I'm gonna do this, then I'm gonna do this. 9? Good, great. You are, I have no idea. You could be even. You are even. 11. Good, great, fantastic. Awesome. Okay, good. We're getting close to being done with most of this, which is great. The closer I can get done with this, the closer I can get to relaxing for the next. Alright, go to sleep. I don't know. Oops, that's not what I wanted to grab. I am generally surprised at the amount of progress we've made here. Oh, then again, this is more cliffside and less of intricate mountains, so that makes sense. Yeah, look at it going up a little bit. I do like the incline. See, now, I don't know if there's going to be anything back here level-wise. There probably isn't. I mean, there might be like a level here, and you might be like, I don't know, here. Depends. I don't know. I think I should even bother with that just yet, since we are nowhere near done with the first zone. But we've made a lot of progress. Despite the fact that this is only like half the levels of the zones, and we still haven't gotten these two set yet. That's fine. We got this pretty much set, and that's what matters right now. Well, yeah, because it's not supposed to be like a full thing. I didn't think I was supposed to get... I didn't think I was going to get that part set as much as I did, but I did. That's what I did. Alright, enough screwing around. We're close to finishing this. I want this to even out now, and I also need you to not do this. There we go. So many squares, and we're nowhere near done yet either. At least with the first zone. There's still so much zones to be able to have to build. That's going to be a nightmare scenario, building all of those zones. But it's to be expected. I never expected this to be easy. I expected this to take a lot of time and effort. Which makes sense, because this entire landscape here is a lot more work. Okay, you I can still use, I think, right? Well, if I'm going to do that, I might as well use the red instead to move it. Use red instead. If anything, you should be going inwards. There we go. Then I can move you. And as for this part, I don't know. This is starting to get a little bit more steeper. It might become... Whoops, wrong side. It might become something else. Oh, God. I'm going to have to take the biggest of dimmadumps, or the fattest of dimmadumps. I can feel it. I can feel it coming in the bowels tonight. I know. Yes, I know. Well, it's fine. I can hold off on it for a little while longer to get stuff done with. Yeah, and we want to even this out, make it a bit more, like, thinner. I mean, even though that's not thin, it's still good to do. And we can try to, like, get this to curve a little bit here, but not much. I don't want it to curve that much. This will probably stoops. No, wait, that's fine. I can make this 7. Don't know what I plan on doing with the shore here. The shore's probably going to disappear soon. I mean, yeah, that makes sense. See, the shores don't continue here. It's just a continuous, steep cliffside. Why are there shores here? I don't know. I just wanted to have shores there. A shoreline there looked good. Crap, there we go. And it does look good. Imagine just like going down that one path and you just see a bunch of shorelines there and all that stuff, right? You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I hope you know what I'm saying. Because if you don't know, if you don't know what I'm saying, then why are you even here? You can't understand my code. If you don't understand my code, like my language code, then you don't really understand me. That hurts. Yep, it smarts indeed. Yes, indeed it does. Leave one like to make up for your treachery towards my abilities and whatnot. Yes, of course. One like will atone for your sins against creation kind, against all of creation. Yep, that's what we're doing, apparently. I don't know why. Don't ask me why. I'm just the messenger. For now, at least. As far as you're concerned, yes, I am indeed the messenger of death. Oh, don't worry, you're not dying. I don't think. Maybe. Are you dying? I don't know, man. It would explain why you're here. You're here because you wanted to experience hell itself. And I am allowing you to wait, what? Oh. I am allowing you to experience hell via me. Yes, sure, why not? I'm tired. I'm tired. Don't judge me, I'm tired. I should be judging you. You're the one that will get judged, Judied. Yeah. Okay, sure, why not? Whew, man. Alright, hold on. There is something here that I feel like we need to do. Or I forget. There we go. Look at that. Connects. Connects better. God, I just got dizzied for a second. I somehow got brief motion sickness moving the thing like that. And I don't get that. Man, I must be extremely tired if I'm getting dizzy in the movements of that. Whoa! Okay, maybe that was just a fluke. I don't know. It was something. Did I just grab that piece, or is it the same one? No, it's the same one. I need you to duplicate it. I'm too tired. Difficulties trying to focus on what I need to do right now because of this tiredness. And we're almost done. I mean, there's like 12 minutes left. I think I could get this done with in that amount of time. But how did I not change you to block? It's fine. I did it now. Most of this don't matter because I think most of it's going to get deleted at some point in the future. Don't know yet. Yep. Alright, anyways. You need to go down. You need to go down. Get down on your sister. Nope. Backing up. Unless you're a sister as well, then get down on your sister. Because we don't need any Eldritch Abomination babies up in this crib. If yous are the same gender, then sure, why the hell not go for it? Because at least there's no risk of an abomination baby. Oh, sorry. An Eldritch Abomination baby. And also, that is kind of hot. Even if you're two brothers, it might not be my cup of tea. But you know what? You ain't creating an Eldritch Abomination baby. And we don't need that because the world will be in danger. Wait, shit. I was supposed to make you a cliff. A curve. Yes, you're supposed to be a curve. Ah, yes. Who here don't want an LG abomination baby to get me? If you don't want that, then get down with your, if you're a brother, get down with your brother, or if you're a sister, get down with your sister, because at least you won't have to worry about creating a world-ending baby. Ah, yes, world-ending baby, gonna come into this world, kill us all because two brother and a sister had to get down, or a mother and a son, or a father and a daughter, or any of that damn shit. That's when it starts to get creepy. Unless it's mother and daughter. But then again, that really depends on the age, and it's gotta be two consenting adults, obviously. Because if it ain't, then it's illegal, and that is considered rape. What hell are we going in the redneck show tune song mode? I don't know. It's just what I'm deciding to do, because I am fucking tired as hell. Yes, sir, we're down here in Alabama, or Florida, or any freaking area in the South that probably is all about incest. Or at least same-gender incest. No, opposite-gender incest. But same-gender incest not gonna work, because there's gonna be a lot of homophobics in the South, probably, I don't know. I live in the East, which is not technically considered. I've lost it. I've lost my mojo. I've lost my mojo. I can't do his voice. I've lost my mojo. I've lost it. I have lost it. I'm tired as hell. We're singing about incest of same genders. When did we go wrong? The demon was out threatening to myrtleize fictional characters, and now we're entering redneck mode and singing about incest. Yep, that's the path we chose. I guess this is the path I chose. And I'm sticking with it. Because let's be honest, what can you do when you're tired as fuck? You're gonna say a lot of stupid shit, but that's fine, because it might be entertaining for some people. Probably. Maybe. Is this entertaining? Are you a masochist? Why you think I'm entertaining? Man, I don't know. Maybe I am. Maybe it's the sheer stupidity that I'm alluding here. It's enough for you to want to watch my descent into madness. Day in and day out. Yep, day in and day out. Alright. Yeah, everything here is good. Okay, that's a good place to end the shoreline, I think. All things considered, I'll think that's a good place to end the shoreline. I think the shoreline down there is a bit different. God damn it, we fucking stuck in redneck mode again. We already did that in episode, I don't know. I don't even know what episode this is. I'm mostly just focusing on game crafters outside just episodic instance. I mean, I guess it's good because that means that we've been making this for over however many weeks per episode we're on. I don't think I need the back end here. I'm pretty sure I don't. Pretty freaking sure I don't. I don't know. We'll see what happens. It's uncertain. A lot of this is uncertain. Oh man, a cat's scoffing now. You allergic to my redneck singing? You can say it, cat. You can say that I'm dumb, because we're in dumb mood right now. You just got your back to me. What's wrong with you? You tired too? Don't worry, the episode's almost ending soon. Whoops. Yeah, I know most of the episodes have been 30 episodes, or 30 hours long almost. But I just want to get a little bit of this done with, you know. We don't have to go too hard on this just yet. There's still a lot that I need to do off camera, and I want to try to give myself a little bit more time to work with here. Which is good! Once we've gotten a lot of the optimization stuff done with, and then all the other stuff done with, and once the first zone is finished and optimized, if it needs to be optimized, which most likely it does, let's be honest, Then after that, any free time we have will be consistent on us working on either the music for the next zone, or we work on the zone that we're working. So we just basically do this but off camera, or the levels. I mean, those are basically the three main things that I'm planning on doing off camera when the time comes. For the most part, anyways. Yeah, I think that's good. Okay. Good, great. We got all this side done with. And not apparently. I think what we're going to try to do is try to get this entire area finished. Yeah, just this entire area here. Maybe try to get the bridge done with. Maybe. We'll see what happens, but there we go. At the very least, everything still seems to be doing just fine. I might try to stick around a little bit off camera here to try to figure out if there's a way I can see how many game objects I have. There is a way. I just didn't look into it too much because it involves coding and not like an actual thing I can do, like, you know, by just doing this and then having it like show those numbers there to the side like you can with that. Don't know why it's not like that. I really don't. But there is a way, and I will do that. Before I end this, though, I do want to show you some stuff, so let me switch over to the main menu scene. I have my volume muted right now, which is fine. We don't need sound effects for this. I don't have my headphones on because we're zone making. We're not doing anything of massive importance. I don't think you can hear this, right? Yeah, no, desktop audio is not... Oh, no, it's... Hold on, let me move this out of the way. No, desktop audio is still doing it, but I don't know if you can hear it. Wait a minute. Does muted mean you can still hear? I have to test that. Alright, well, anyways, here we go. Blockology. So this is how much I've gotten done with so far in Blockology. See the question marks? Now I press X, there's our backdrop. But I haven't gotten like any of the script stuff set up, so the backdrop literally does not look, you know, any good, obviously. Because it's not anywhere in the question marks, which is fine because we're not fully focused on that yet. But this is what we've gotten done with so far. I go to the Blockology and show you. Here's all the information stuff. We gotta type in a whole bunch of stuff here. That's a lot of scripting that we gotta do. And then there's all the question marks, but that one's pretty simple enough. I just gotta move them in the areas where the center around the question marks. And the way these work is simple. These have their mesh turned off by default. And as we move across the area, right now we're on player, it moves over to the next one. These only activate when we enter voiceover menu. Now you can look at this over here. It's got a script here, where it basically detects the, this thing's selection here, which you can't see here now because of the fact that it is now global public variable. So because that's one, it's showing this. And it will only show if we're on this menu or whatever the next menu is that plays the voice stuff. Now that one's at 2, so we move over to 2 and boom. Now this is showing. Same with this. 3, see that? Boom. On. Off, on. It's simple stuff, but there's just a whole bunch. I can even show you it. Just look at this thing. Look at the behemoth this is. The behemoth that this entire thing is. You know how much of a pain it is to have all this, and I accidentally somehow managed to make this hide show instead of info hide, which is stupid. I don't know how the hell I managed that, but I fixed it, and thankfully there wasn't too much for me to have to fix for doing that, because I was like halfway in and I noticed it. My God, there's just so much. And we gotta do the same for the mapology, but thankfully that's not as the same size as this. It's like basically the level icons, the arrows, the blocks, and like 3D objects like levers, the fast travel node that we'll have and whatnot. It's just, this was just an insane amount of stuff to have set, and we're still not even done yet, technically. Yeah, there's a whole lot to get set. So while we're doing that offline, we also got stuff like what the fuck was Zone. We also got stuff like this being made on camera until we get to the point where that can be made offline. All for the sake of having levels like no, where is it? Like no, go in like this. Okay, what we need to just do like this, and then probably get ourselves blown up. All for the sake of levels like this. That was a close one there, am I right, player? Oh, that's the amount of progress we've got done with grid space. Oh god, do not select them all. Please do not. Even though I don't think it's going to completely lag everything out, it's still good if we don't select them all constantly. Well, there you go, folks. 2 hours worth of this, but that's fine. I got a lot of stuff to do off camera, a lot of script writing, a lot of voice stuff. Oh, it's a lot. But I can do it. An hour every day, we'll get it done with eventually, instead of doing it in bulk. So anyways, that's all the time I have for today's episode, folks. So that being said, thank you all for watching today's episode of Game Crafter. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, subscribe for more, check out that playlist, and of course, previous episode of Game Crafter is right over here, and the most recent episode, Minecraft RTC Edition. We build a couple of houses, more block stuff, and whatnot. Thank you all for watching. I will see you all in the next episode. Later.